Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. My name is Bella, and I may have gone a little bit overboard. Okay, let me explain. We are only on the second month of 2026, and I am already implementing a year-round book buying ban. And I think that I literally need to do this. Otherwise, I will not make it to the end of 2026. And by me, I mean my bank account, because yes, I just came back from a trip. I went to meet my best friend in Texas, and I may have gone a little bit, just a tiny bit overboard. And not only that, but I do have like 2 packages that were waiting for me when I got here. But before we get into the packages, let me just show you a quick little overview. Dios mío, I can't believe that I did this. O sea, señora, yo estoy loca. Because, like, basically, I can't even... Can I hold the mic while also showing you the books? I don't think so. I came back with 16 new books. This was not in my plans whatsoever. Like, I did think I was gonna buy maybe 2, maybe 3, tops 5 new books, but tell me how I have all of these books now in my possession. Like, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? Because I already have over 30 books on my TBR cart. These definitely do not fit in my TBR cart. And I have, oh God, the way that this just keeps piling on. I have 2 packages to open today. Like, what's going on, folks? I don't understand. Like, I am so happy about this. As a book collector, as somebody who loves reading and who loves discovering new stories and falling in love with new fictional worlds, this is like best case scenario. But the thing is, I don't have like an endless amount of space here in this room. There's not enough space to go around for all of the books that I now own. But again, that is future Bella's problem. Today, I really just want to show you all of the books that I bought and talk about some of the books that I actually have already read, because I did spend, I think, 10 days over there, and we did do a 24-hour readathon, which was very, very fun, but also very, very intense, because I do think it's my very first 24-hour readathon that I've done with somebody in real life, and it was just so fun. We did manage to read 6 books. I think she read 5 and I read 6. And yeah, it was just crazy. It was so fun. It was spectacular, honestly. But today, I really just want to talk about the 16 books that I got on my trip over there. And if it makes me feel better, I did get some of these for like $5, $6 because we did go to half-priced books, which is an incredible, one of the best places on earth, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think it is one of the happiest places on earth, even more than Disney, because it just has so many books, especially the one in Texas. And the books that they have, they're at such great prices, and it's just incredible. It truly was like, that's the reason that I have so many books. So without further ado, the way that I've already done like 3 different book hauls this year, this is so unlike me. Like, I'm usually not the type of person that does a bunch of book hauls back to back, but I guess the beginning of the year has been, yeah, it's just been filled with a lot of new stories. And of course, I want to share all of those with you guys. So yes, I hope that you guys are sitting down. I hope that you have your snack or drink of choice, because I think this is going to be a long one, okay? Like, we have 16 books to go through and 2 packages to unbox. So get cozy, because this is going to be a long one. And let me just put this down because this is really hurting me. I did get a lot of manga. I don't know if you can see that by the different colored pages that we have here, but the first 2 volumes that I really want to show you guys are volume 2 and 4 of Nana. So listen, this is number 2. Here we go. Stunning, brilliant, fantastic. And you may be wondering, Bella, aren't you missing like volume 3? And yes, you would be right. But honestly, if anybody's to blame, it's Sunny, because both of these I got in half-priced books. I got them both for $5.99, and usually they're like $12, $11, so $5.99 is a steal. And Sunny was like, I mean, you'll eventually get number 3, and you were already planning on continuing Nana, so I think that you shouldn't let this opportunity pass you by. And she was so right. But the thing is that she kept on saying that for every single book that I was debating on getting, and that's how I got such a huge pile with me today. But yeah, these are the first 2 volumes that I got for myself. I am so excited to continue with this Nana series because I read volume 1, and I know that Nana is like this huge thing in the world. There are just so many fans of Nana. I have heard that this is one of the most emotionally devastating stories that I will probably read, and I will be traumatized by this. But I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing because I do love stories that change me one way or another, and I think that this is going to be one of those stories for sure. I really enjoyed volume 1, so I'm so excited to continue with this series. And even though I am going on a book buying ban, Dios mío, okay, I did not think this through. Like, I cannot buy another book. Wait, no, okay, I'm gonna change the rules. I know I just implemented the book buying ban, but I think I have a better idea. And the idea is that I cannot buy another book until I finish my entire physical TBR. You know what? I think that may be worse because I don't think I'm going to finish all of the books that I have before 2026 ends. But no, that is going to be the challenge. I cannot buy another book until I finish my entire physical TBR. I think I've just doomed myself. I think I've just set upon myself a death sentence. And I think I'm okay with that. But not really. Anyways, these are the 2 first manga volumes that we have with us today. And then next up, I got 2 other volumes as well. And this one is a bit better than Nana because I'm not missing any volumes, so I can continue. I can read both of these without having to wait for another volume to come my way, and these 2 are volumes 3 and 4 of Fairy Tail. I do have volumes 1 and 2. I've read number 1, so I only need to read 2, and then, I mean, I can literally just binge read 3 volumes of Fairy Tail, which I am very excited for because, again, when I read volume 1, I really enjoyed it. I still haven't started the anime, but I really, really want to. I just haven't really made the time for it, but it's not because I wasn't enjoying the story. It's just that I'm really bad at handling my time and juggling all of my different hobbies and interests. But hopefully that's going to be changing this year because I'm so intrigued by this story, especially because this is one of Maraid's favorite stories of all time. Maraid is one of my Patreons. She's one of my friends. She is such a lovely person, and I trust her book taste blindfolded. Like, she could literally recommend any book and I would read it, no questions asked. So since she did send me Fairy Tail, I feel like it is only right for me to continue the story. It's really nice because she started One Piece because I wouldn't shut up about it, and now I'm reading her favorite series, and it's like, you know, it's full circle, and I love that. So of course, when I saw that both of these were for $5.99 as well, I was like, I need to get them. This is the universe begging me to keep reading Fairy Tail. So there we go. Fairy Tail volumes 3 and 4. And then I also got 2 other volumes of another series, another manga series that I'm in the middle of. And I did already read both of these, so these won't have to go on my TBR card. They can go directly onto my bookshelf. And these are volumes 15 and 16 of Chainsaw Man. I read both of these for my 24-hour readathon, and they were fantastic. I love what's the name of the author? Tatsuki Fujimoto is doing with this story, because these characters, they're so dynamic and they're so complicated, and I love spending time with these characters because the things that they get up to, the violence that they have to live and experience and at times perpetrate is just fantastic, and I am so here for it, okay? I am so excited to continue this series, and even though I can't continue it just yet because I can't buy another volume until, well, I read all of this, I just loved my time reading volumes 15 and 16 because the story is just getting so action-packed and so intense and just really, really cool. Like, some of these panels had me stopping dead in my tracks. It had me staring at them for minutes on end. It was just really intense and violent and gory, and I love stories like that. I'm sorry, like, I don't know what that says about me, but I'm loving Chainsaw Man and I'm loving where it's going. So yeah, I definitely, when I saw these again for $5.99, I was like, I have to get this. Like, I absolutely need to have these because I just know I'm going to love them. And actually, both of these I think were, I don't even remember what I gave them. I think I gave them like 4.5 out of 5 stars. So to say that this was a good purchase would be the understatement of the century. The way that I'm surrounded by manga, this is my happy place. The last manga volume that I got was, of course, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need to have this. And it's volume 12 of A Sign of Affection. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I actually read like 4 volumes of A Sign of Affection for my last 24-hour readathon. And it was exactly what I needed, okay? It was a balm to my soul. I was so depressed from the last book that I read that I really needed to pick me up. I really needed something to remind me that there is hope in this world if you dare to look at it. And so ever since I read those volumes, I was like, I need to continue this series. And volume 12 is finally in my hands, and I have never been happier. It is so beautiful. I just know I'm going to love it. I just know I'm going to love this. Like, I just know it because I love the drawing style. I love the story. I love how heartwarming and lighthearted it is, but also how it's not afraid to touch upon sensitive subjects. Like, it's just so nice, okay? It's really such a wonderful and beautiful story that I think everybody should read if you have the time for it, or if you don't have the time, make the time, okay? You will not regret it. I love A Sign of Affection. I've been loving every single volume. I do think that maybe 11 wasn't my favorite one, but from volumes 1 to 10, it's been like 5 out of 5 stars. So I just know I'm going to adore this. And I think there is one more volume after this one. I think it's going to have a total of 13 volumes, if I'm not mistaken. I did think that volume 11 was going to be the last one, but thankfully I was wrong. And yeah, I'm just really excited to continue this series. So I just had to have it, okay? Like, it was impossible for me to see this in a bookstore and not take it with me. Like, that would have been a crime against humanity, a crime against myself, if I'm being honest. So yes, A Sign of Affection, volume 12 is finally in my hands, in my heart, and I'm so happy. In my collection. I should probably read this relatively soon, but also I haven't finished my February TBR just yet. Like, I'm missing a couple of books, and yeah, I probably should prioritize those before reading these. But anyways, let's continue, because now I need to give you guys a backstory. So I don't know if you saw the last video that I uploaded where I tried to read my entire February TBR in 48 hours before I left for my trip. And in that video, I read... What did I read? I read The Disabled Tyrant's Beloved Pet Fish, and I also read Remnants of Filth, Volume 2. And the thing is that before that video, I had read Thousand Autumns, Volume 2 and 3, and they were 5 out of 5 stars. They were literally the first 5 stars of 2026. So before I even left for my trip, I was like, okay, if there's one book or 2 books that I'm gonna get in this trip, it has to be Thousand Autumns. Like, I need to finish that series, because as soon as I finished volume 3, in my heart, in my head, I was so upset that I didn't own volumes 4 and 5, because I really, really needed to read that finale. I needed to know how the series ended. I needed to know what happened to these characters. So of course, one of my main priorities when I got there was to get volumes 4 and 5 of Thousand Autumns. I really just needed to finish this series, and that's why I have already read these volumes. Like, as soon as I got them, I was like, okay, time to read. So that's exactly what I did. These are some of the most gorgeous Dawn May covers that I've ever seen, so I'm so excited to share them with you guys because they're just stunning, okay? When I saw them, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have the time of my life reading this series, and I was not wrong. So this is volume 4. Just look at these colors, look at the characters, it's just stunning. And look at how it looks in the back. It's just gorgeous, okay? Like, I'm so obsessed with volume 4. It may be my favorite cover of the entire series, apart from volume 3, because it does have a horse on it, so that definitely takes priority. But this one, it's just gorgeous. Like, I love the color palette, okay? So this is 4. Right, this is 4. And then we have volume 5. Oh, this one is huge. But yes, we have volume 5. This is how it looks in the back. Absolutely stunning, wonderful perfection. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy that I was finally able to finish this series. I've been reading it, I think, since 2024. And it took me a while to read volumes 2. But as soon as I started, I just knew that I had to read this as fast as humanly possible, because I just adore these characters. I love the political intrigue. I love everything about it was just so well done. The writing, the characters, the plot. It was so good. It was just so good. And the ending is so satisfying It's everything that I wanted and more, and I love when danmes give you exactly what you want, sprinkled with like your favorite toppings and maybe even a cherry on top. Like that's how Thousand Autumns felt, and I am just so happy that I was finally able to finish this series. And now I can recommend it to you guys because you need to read Thousand Autumns, okay? If there is one danme series that you pick up, it has to be Thousand Autumns. But the thing is, in my last video, why do I get myself into these situations? I just don't understand. But anyways, in my last video, I also read volume 2 of Remnants of Filth. As soon as I finished it, I was like, I need to read the entire series. And then when I found out that it's only 7 books, I was like, oh, that's completely doable. I could totally buy the entire series just to have all of them so that I can binge read them and that I can finish the danme series, because one of my goals for 2026 was to finish some of the danme series that I'm in the middle of. I've finished one, and now I can finish another one because I literally, oh my god, I'm so insane. I literally bought the entire series of Remnants of Filth. Here we have volumes 3 through 7. Loca, yo estoy loca. Yo estoy loca, de verdad. O sea, let me show you guys each individual cover because, again, I think this is one of the most gorgeous danme cover series that I've ever seen. Starting with number 3. I think number 3 may be my favorite one just because I'm very obsessed with this red color scheme that we've got going on. It just looks so gorgeous. Like, I can't stop staring at it. It's beautiful, but it's also so short. Like, I can read that in one sitting if I dare myself to. But anyways, this is volume 3. Ooh, but volume 4, oh, this is gorgeous as well. Look at this. Volume 4. Oh my god. Oh my god. Volume 5. Oh, all of these, honestly, the more that I look at them, the more obsessed I become. Ooh, I love this. Volume 6. Ooh, this is nice. This is very nice. And then finally, volume 7. This is so... Oh, what is that? Ooh, it's a bookmark. Okay, so yeah, this edition came with a bookmark, and which is perfect. I mean, I don't usually need bookmarks for danmes because I read them pretty quickly, but still, I love a good bookmark, especially if it's based on the characters of the series that I am currently obsessed with, which is Remnants of Filth, because yeah, the switch up is crazy. Like, Thousand Autumns does have its little bit of violence, it does have its little bit of fighting, and you know, it's not like super sweet and funny like maybe disabled Tyrant's Beloved Pet Fish, but Remnants of Filth is one of the most violent, one of the most traumatizing danme series that I've read, and I love that. Like, I am obsessed with the tone of this series. I'm obsessed with the characters. I'm obsessed with everything that this author puts them through because it's just so good. Like, I'm just obsessed with this series and these characters, and I cannot wait to see what happens with them, because right now, where we left off in volume 2, it was such a non-ending in the sense that it literally stops, or it literally ends in the middle of a conversation that they were having in a grave, and I was so upset. I'm sure that that's kind of what inspired me to get the entire series in one go, because I'm probably 100% certain about this. The ending of volume 3 is going to be just like volume 2, in which I'm going to immediately need to pick up volume 4, so I wanted to be prepared. And that's why, Beth, I can't even hold it. And that's why I got the entire series, because I knew that I was going to need it, and I'm nothing if not prepared. So yeah, there we go. I bought 5 volumes of Remnants of Filth, and I cannot wait to do a danme readathon, because that literally is the only solution to what I've done. I mean, if you think about it, I only have 5 unread danme volumes. Actually, that's a lie. I totally forgot about the husky and his white cat Shizune, but it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. I can totally handle this. This is a non-issue for sure. Absolutely. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Like, the thing is... The thing is, it's not done, okay? We still have more books to show you guys, and we do have 2 packages to open. Like, we have so many books with us today. I am so happy that this is my reality. But anyways, the last book that I got on my trip to Texas to meet my best friend is this stunning book that I had never even heard of. But listen, the cover is good. I know the author, like I know her personally. We've met, we're friends, we're on a first name basis. Fonda and I are great friends. And she's recently come out with this book that just looked too good to not pick up. And it has red sprayed edges, okay? That's kind of like my weakness. I love red sprayed edges. And so when I saw The Breath of the Dragon, or no, just Breath of the Dragon, okay? This is written by Fonda Lee and Shannon Lee. And this, like, guys, if you see this on a bookstore, would you be able to not take it home with you? Be real. Be so honest with me. Would you be able to look at this and be like, nah, I'm good? Like, no, you wouldn't be able to do that. And neither could I. And that's why I now have a copy of Breath of the Dragon, which is a book that I had never heard of, but as soon as I saw it, I just knew that I had to have it. Okay? A warrior wills his own destiny. Like, yes, period, bars. Now, let me see, what is this about? A young warrior dreams of proving his worth in the Elite Guardians tournament. I love tournaments. Okay, fighting for not only himself, but the fate of everything he loves. Okay. 16-year-old June dreams of proving his worth as a warrior in the Elite Guardians tournament, held every 6 years to entrust the magical scroll of heaven to a new protector. Eager to prove his skills, June hopes that a win will restore his father's pride, righting a horrible mistake that cost their banishment from his home, mother, and twin brother. As June competes, he quickly realizes he may be fighting for not just a better life, but the fate of the country itself and the very survival of everyone he cares about. Girl, I'm sold. Like, I need to read this book. I love this. I'm like, yes, like absolutely 100% fantastic. Yes. Like, yes. I don't need to know more to know that I'm going to love this. I need to make this very clear. I know that I have over 30 books on my TBR cart right now, and I know that this wasn't planned. Like, these new 16 books were not planned. I wasn't really planning on going on a book buying spree when I went to Texas, but I have no regrets because I have never been happier to be back home, because I'm just like thinking of all of the new experiences that I'm going to be having, all of the new characters that I'm going to meet, all of the new fictional worlds that I'm going to lose myself in. And the idea of adding these books to my collection and adding them to my bookshelves after I read them, it just fills me with so much happiness. And I love having things to look forward to, okay? I feel like, especially recently, life has been very scary and the future is filled with so many doubts and anxiety. And I think that giving yourself something to look forward to is one of the strongest things that you can do for yourself. So I have no regrets. I am so happy that I have all of these new stories to look forward to. I just have no regrets. I had to say that, okay? I just had to, because yeah, I know that I'm not used to doing a bunch of book hauls, especially so many back to back. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, wait, I forgot one book. Okay, so this one was actually a buddy read that I did with Sunny, my best friend who lives in Texas. And we were at the bookstore and we were like, oh, we should totally buddy read a book together while we're here, or like while I was there. We picked up this book that's called Strange Pictures, written by Uketsu. We read it for a 24-hour readathon, and it was so, like, again, that was the very first time that I had experienced something like that, like a buddy read in real life, where we were literally reading the same book and we were just, you know, next to each other. We were reading at the same pace. Whenever I got a little bit ahead, I am very expressive when I'm reading, especially when it's like a horror book or a book that's filled with mystery and intrigue. Whenever there is a big reveal, or whenever I think that I have solved the murder or whatever, I do a lot of gasping. I do a lot of like, well, that's gasping. I am very expressive and reactive when reading books. So it was really funny when I was ahead of her for a couple of pages and I would react that way. And then she'd just look over and be like, what? And I'm like, nothing. And I don't know, it was like it was a very unforgettable buddy reading experience, and because of that, I think this book is going to have a very special place in my heart. And I'm really intrigued by this author, Uketsu. Like, you don't know who he is. He literally wears like this white mask and this full body black suit. So he's a very intriguing personality, and I am really interested to read his other book, which is Strange Houses. But Strange Pictures was a very strong start. It was so fun to read this with somebody and to try and guess what was going on. And if I'm being honest, I did guess the entire plot from the first story, because it's a collection of different stories, like follows different characters, but they all have this one recurrent thread where there's like this one underlying plot that connects all of these stories together. And from the first story, I literally like called it, but it's fine. Like that doesn't really affect the experience for me, but I felt so smart because I was like, I can't believe that I knew this from the first 20 pages. So yeah, not to toot my own horn, but I'm actually a genius. Those were all of the books that I got on my Texas trip. And now we have two books, or not two books. We have two packages to unbox. So these were waiting for me when I got here, and I may have no clue what they are, but that does mean that I'm going to be opening them with you guys so that we can find out together. Okay. You guys can see first, as always. Oh, okay, wait, we have notes, thank goodness. Okay, wait. I'm currently reading the series and loving it, so I thought you should get the next book because you'll probably need it after volume 3. No, volume 3? No. Oh my god, wait, okay. Hope you have fun reading from Isa. Thank you so much, Isa. Wait, the 5th volume of Thousand Autumns isn't available right now, so I chose another book from your wish list from Isa. Wait. So the first book that I see here is Heavenly Tyrant, which is actually the sequel to Iron Widow, and it's so funny that Isa sent me this because this is another book. This is another book that I was debating on getting when I was in Texas because I saw it and I was like, I've been meaning to read or to finish this duology for years, but I never got around to getting the sequel, and I'm so happy that I didn't because Isa just sent me Heavenly Tyrant. This book is huge. When I saw it in stores, I was like, this is humongous. This is so big, but it's so gorgeous. Like, I love this cover. They tell me you are vulgar, dangerous, bloodthirsty, self-absorbed, manipulative, and an all-around affront to sensibility. What do you have to say for yourself, Wu Shitian? Yes, that's pretty much who I am. Still want to marry me, Your Majesty? I remember loving the main character from Iron Widow because she was so headstrong, but also very like como brusca. How do you say that in English? Brusque? I don't think that's right. Muy brusca. And she was like very honest and very following her own tune, and she didn't really care about being proper or following the societal order or, you know, acting as a woman is expected to act. And I just really loved her rebelliousness. So I'm really excited to read this sequel. Isa, thank you so much. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm not mad about this. I'm really not mad. But Isa also sent me volume 4 of Thousand Autumns. Look at her. I mean, I did say that this is my favorite cover, so I don't mind having 2 copies. You know what I mean? I don't. I really don't. This is gorgeous. This is, yes. This is absolutely yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending me these 2 books and for wanting to send me stuff. That's just, it's always so mind-boggling when somebody perceives me and actually like sends me stuff. It's just still, like, to this day, it's so crazy to me. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful for both of these books, I promise. Thank you so much. I am so excited for this. This means that I can finish another series that I've been wanting to finish for so many years. So I am so excited. I think I may have to reread Iron Widow though, because I only remember the faintest of details. So maybe a reread is in order before I read Heavenly Tyrant, but it just looks incredible. It looks so good. Wow. So those were Isa's books. Thank you, Isa. Oh, we do have one final box to open so that we can figure out how many new books I'm going to be adding to my TBR cart. I don't even know if it's possible to fit all of these books, but we will try. Nothing will get in the way of trying today. So let's see what this package has in store for us. It's pretty, like, it's a big boy, so I'm scared, but we'll see. Ooh, nice. Okay. 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 Okay, wait, the first thing that I see, I'm so sorry, the first thing that I see, can you see that? It's Nerds Gummy Clusters. Can you see that? One thing that will always put a smile on my face is Nerds Gummy Clusters. If there's anything in this world that would make me the happiest girl alive, it's getting a bag of Nerds Gummy Clusters. Let's go. And these are the juicy gummy clusters? No, these are the juicy gummy clusters, which apparently is like a new version of them. Ooh, this is reclosable. Not sure I'm going to be needing to reclose the bag after I open it once, but okay, that's nice. That's very considerate. And I think we do have another, yep. Whoever sent me this knows who I am. They know. They just know. They know me. A little pick-me-up from someone who also does not enjoy the new year. Uncle Iroh would agree with me. You got this from Joanna, not that. Making me emotional. I think Uncle Iroh just hits like a sensitive spot in me for some reason. I think Uncle Iroh, the man that he is, he's literally like, Uncle Iroh has literally defined hope for me. He's just such a wise man. He is definitely one of the best characters, if not the best character of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So yes, that low-key made me very emotional, not gonna lie. But anyways, let's see what Joanna sent me. Oh my god, Joanna. The last book of the last book haul of 2026 is, oh, what's this? Ooh, wait. I've always wanted one of these. It's like the Avatar comics, but this is Legacy of the Fire Nation. Oh, this looks insane. Zuko and Uncle Iroh on the cover. It's a 5 out of 5. I'm sorry. Sorry for basing my rating on the cover alone, but how can I not when two of my favorite characters are on the cover? This collection of stories and letters includes original illustrations, a Jasmine Dragon menu, letters from young Zuko to Iroh, and other removable items. Avatar: The Last Airbender Legacy of the Fire Nation provides a unique look into one of the series' most loved characters. Most loved by me. Absolutely, yes indeed. Look at them. This is so good. Wait, Joanna. These pictures are so precious. I love them. Oh, removable map of the Fire Nation. Wait, that's cool. Wait, this is so cool. Shut up. Oh my god. Dear Uncle Iroh, I am excited to see you soon. The Fire Festival is coming and I want you to buy me a paper dragon. Mom says I should say please. If you buy me a paper dragon, I will say please. Deal? I like your jokes. Azula does not. She is not funny. You are. I hope you will come back from war battle soon and teach me more Pai Sho tricks. I like it when you are with me, Uncle. I like it when you come over. Please come. I'm gonna scream. P.S. I like paper dragons. This is so precious. Zuko, age 7. I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm going to stop. I was gonna say scrolling. No. Oh my god. Am I obsessed with my phone? I'm going to stop flipping through the pages because I don't want to be spoiled for the entire book before I read it. But Joanna, this is such an incredible gift. Oh my goodness. This is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Holy crap. On a cracker. This is fantastic. You've really outdone yourself. This was such a fantastic gift. Like this plus the Nerds Gummy Clusters, this is such a great care package. It literally truly is. Uncle Iroh, Nerds Gummy Clusters, comfort food, comfort character. You know me, and I love this. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Now we are going to be doing the hardest test of them all. We're going to be putting all of these books together because since I got 1, 2, 3 new books, I had 16. So we have 19. We have 19 new books, 17, 18, yes. We have 19 new books to put together into one pile and figure out what we're going to be doing with it. So let's see if I can pile them all up into one tower and not break anything. So let's go do that, I guess. I think I've managed to do it. I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie. Okay, I have successfully piled up all of my new books. How do we feel about this? I feel extremely grateful and just very, very happy that I can actually like do this and live to tell the tale. Ay, por favor, no te caiga, por favor. I'm gonna say 18 since I do have 2 copies of volume 4 so that I can count it as one. So from the 18 new books that I have, I've read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am missing 13 books to read, which, you know, that's not too bad. If you think about it, that's not too bad at all. Dios mío. As you can see, as I was trying to explain at the beginning of the video, I may have gone a little bit overboard, but again, I have 0 regrets. Like, I'm so happy. I'm feeling so grateful again that I can do this and that I can add all of these books to my collection and that I have so many stories to look forward to and to lose myself in. Like, this is the dream, okay? I am living my best life and I wouldn't have it any other way. So I can't believe we actually did it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my goodness. This is just, yeah, this is, yeah. I had so much fun talking about all of these books and just showing you guys all of the books that I'm going to hopefully be working on this year and hopefully adding into my bookshelves as soon as I finish them, because I don't know if you know this, but I don't like putting unread books on my bookshelves. That's why I got a TBR card, because, you know, the more books that I got, the more piles of unread books that I just had loitering around on my floor, and I really didn't want that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed, and I also have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I host readathons, reading sprints, and a monthly book club. This month we're reading The River Has Roots, and I am so excited to be reading that with you guys. So if that is something that sounds interesting to you, the link is down below. As always, I would love to have you join. I love you guys so much. I had so much fun in Texas meeting my best friend for the first time. We ate so much. We did a 24-hour readathon. We watched so much anime. It was definitely an unforgettable experience, a trip that I will forever have with me in my heart. But I am happy to be home because that does mean that I can, you know, read. I'm happy to be home. I'm happy to be making this video. I'm happy to have you guys watching as well. I hope that February has been treating you kindly so far. And if it hasn't, hopefully this video brings a little bit of joy into your lives. So anyways, without further ado, I love you guys oh so very much. Let me go see where I'm going to be putting these books. But yeah, that'll be for next video. Bye.
Hey Jimmy, you nice. Keep going.